Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. Shauna Fisher here to do my free live animal communication reading. Sorry, I'm a minute late. I just had to text one of my clients, one of my regular clients that I've had for a while now. They're having something go on with one of their cats, or they're having to make a hard decision, and just my heart is just going out to them so much, so I wanted to have that presence there for them. And oh gosh, so anyway, so you guys can all maybe just send some love, some extra love this way for them, because I just, oh man, this is like one special pet that I've known for quite some time now. So it just really kind of hit me hard, right? Because that's just because I really, hi Lisa, oh my gosh, good to see you. Because I really established like a connection and a relationship, and good evening, Patty, relationship and a connection with the people I work with and their pets. So, when I hear something is going on with a pet that I've worked with before, it just really, really hits me. So I just had to, text her back really quick. So so that's why I was a minute late, but I am here. Hi Wendy, how are you? And how is Gizmo? Because I think you had another that appointment, I think, if I remember right. So I'd love to hear how that went, and how Gizmo's doing. I'm going to take a drink of water, and I have an exciting thing to do with you guys tonight. I'm excited, so I'll tell you in a minute here. Never know when you're going to get thirsty, and I drink so much water. So in here, I'm going to do this in a couple minutes when people get on. In here in my magic little butterfly mug, I have all the let's see if you can see here, all the names entered for my little goofy pet contest for people to win a half-hour session. So I'm excited. I'm going to do that here in a few minutes. So I'm super excited to share that with you. So that'll be fun. And I want to do more contests like that. So let's see here. A comment from Wendy and Lisa here. Wendy says Gizmo's a little better, but not 100%. What else can I do for him? So I just got an image of churning butter. So just keep on churning, keep on going, keep on doing what you're doing. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Just keep on keeping on, and it's gonna slowly work itself out. It's gonna slowly work itself out is what I get. So just you're on track. So stay on that track is what I pick up on. And Lisa, what I get from Chloe, Lisa says, is Chloe missing me? She went like this. She's like, of course, of course, of course. And she just gave me a hug like this. And she's like, oh, little air hug. She's like, oh, I miss you, miss you, miss you. And she just wants to go like this with you. So that's what I pick up on from Chloe. She's like, of course. And she's like, you miss me too, right? Is what I pick up on from Miss Chloe there. And let's see here. You're so welcome, Wendy. And hi, Angie. I'm so glad that you could join. Good to see you. And then hi, Lee. Good to see you here, friend. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. My magic. I like working my my magic. So woohoo. So yes. Haha. So Wendy says, I've been missing midnight. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. I know that's such a hard thing there, and I just get an image of midnight just curled up against you, and that you say that he's been on your mind a lot, because he says that you've been on his mind a lot as well, up there, that he's sending you his love, and it's he's curled up with you, and he's curled up with you, and he's curled up beside you, and he's sending you his love, and he's sending you so much love, and he's sending you so much love, and he's just really sending you so much love. So there is So there is that. He's like, they're supporting you right now with everything that's going on, and he's like sending you like little nuggets of wisdom and little signs is what I pick up on from midnight. And hi Denise, and Patty has a question, and then oh my gosh, I forget this YouTuber's name. I know that you were here. I think like one of those like last week or the week before. And I'm just I don't remember your name. Let's see here. Let's see here. And Wendy says, I love him so much. And oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, that love is so strong. Like I can feel that love between you guys. So, so strong. And then let's see, Alicia. Thank you, Alicia. It's going to drive me nuts. It was like on the tip of my tongue. I'll try to remember like Alicia. So thank you for that. And then hi, Jasmine. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, I love when you guys all pop on here. It's so fun. So let's see here. So Alicia says, hi, what was my dog Winter thinking this back week? Like back week, so I think it's like this last week is what you meant by that. So what I pick up on is like, why can't we go out more? Like I'm kind of like bored. I want to go out more is what I pick up on from Winter is I'm bored and I want to go out more, and why can't we go out more? Like I want to go out more is what I pick up on it. Like I want to be like real like pouty about it. Like my energy feels really pouty and I want to go out more is what I pick up on. So there is that. So, oh, okay. We went on vacation and left her. Okay. So that's why she's like, I want to go too. So, but she gets that, you know, you're checking in on her, and then she gets why she couldn't go. And, but she says like, okay, good. Back now. That's good. Like, I want to go somewhere special now. I want to go somewhere special now is what I pick up on. Yeah, laugh out loud. She was so bored. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, is this what they do every week here? She's like, oh my goodness. Yeah. So yeah, right on with that. She's like, this is so boring. So yeah, she's like, oh. So yeah, oh, you're watching her on the camera. I love that. That's so cool. And hi, Rachel, and hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Rachel, Elizabeth, and hi, Ashley. And I just have to give like a quick shout out here. So let's see here. So Lee that is listening, if you go to Lee the Medium on Facebook, he is like a psychic medium and his readings are amazing. I had a reading with him and oh my gosh, it was so amazing and so impactful and powerful. And then Rachel Elizabeth, if you go to Facebook and you find the Facebook group Rachel Elizabeth Design, she makes the most beautiful tree of life pendants. And I think she is like having a big sale in her Facebook group this week. Like her pendants are amazing. She makes necklaces and she now just branched out to bracelets as well. And they are so beautiful. So yeah, it's like I gotta share the love from my fellow solopreneurs, right? Because it's important to do that. And you are so welcome, Lee and Rachel. Yeah, so it's important. We gotta share the love, right? People doing amazing things in the world. I think it's important. So let's see. I have a question from Patty and Ashley here. So let's see here. So Patty says, can you ask Dutton why he tried to bite me when the hoof trimmer was here? And is he comfortable or pain anywhere? So he says the reason he tried to bite you when the hoof trimmer was here, he was trying to direct you to be like, have the hoof trimmer like not go as deep and go over more to the left and work like the left side of the under part of his hoof more, because he says that needs to like work on that. Like I know the right side needs to be cleared out, but work on like the left side of my hoof is what I need to do. So that's like what's bothering me is like the left side of my hoof. Like you may think it's the right side, but it's the left side. So that's what is causing me the discomfort right now. And thank you so much, Rachel. And then yes, I'm excited for that. And I hear you about time management. I struggle with that myself, and I'm working on that. I'm like, okay, I gotta do that. So yes. And Ashley says, I wonder if my cat Coda Faye is feeling okay. And I have to say, Ashley, I love that name. That is an amazing name. So, and what I feel like when I tune into your cat is I feel like this. I just like feel hot. Like I want to have and you know, cats usually like the heat, right? It's like a thing that they usually like. But when I tune into your kitty, is like I feel hot and I want to have like some cool by me. I'm just directed to like point to the fan that's right to the left of me. Is I want to have I want to be cooler, like fan me off. Like I've been hot, I've been hot, I've been hot, and like I want to have it like where I can like look out more. I want to like look out more on that like that high spot. I want to look out more. So that's what I pick up on that. And then after I let's see here, after I answer these next couple of questions, I'm going to do my little like contest for the person that won the free 30-minute reading for who entered my Goofy Pet contest. And I'll probably do like another, I'm going to do other drawings like this, and maybe I might do another announcement for it. And you are so welcome, Ashley. And then just too, for anybody that's listening here, like these are just like quick, like flyby readings. They're not like a deep dive. It's just kind of like a quick kind of check-in, like quick little insight. And I do longer sessions that are 60 minutes or 90 minutes. It's more like interactive, and those are done via phone or via Zoom, just so you know that is an option. Let's see here. And Jasmine says, can you ask Ava why she's getting more aggressive toward other dogs lately? And what I picked up on from Ava, and I love that name, is that I am like, I have like this pent up energy, and I need to like, and I just want to like scratch my ear like that because I'm like, oh, it's just driving me crazy. And that's what I want to like convey. And I need to like go out more and have some more run back forth time, run back forth time with just myself and you, like more of that time. Like I'm seeing like chasing a ball and like throwing different like little things and keeping me active with that will help. And I just want some more time with that would really help me, is what I pick up from Ava too. And then just keep showing her like, okay, like this is how we are around the other dogs, and hopefully that helps, like show, you know, imagine her being good around the other dogs is what I want to preface that with. So hopefully that helps. And I feel like there's a lot more going on with Ava, because she like has me point to my head like this, and she's like, I got a lot going on, and there's a lot that's like winding up in me and winding down, and like it's like she says she's like a jack-in-a-box, you know, the jack-in-a-box toys they have. She says lately she's been like a jack-in-a-box. So ways that you can kind of like do some things with her to kind of help her get out of that mindset, that will help. So she's like, I have a lot to say, and I have a lot of insights to offer, is what she's saying. So there is so hopefully that like tip of the iceberg is helpful, and feel free to ask any other questions. And hi Amber, and hi Linda. Let's see here. And Rachel says, any hits on Miles? We haven't given him the Prozac. We are trying the CBD treats. Okay, cool. So what I pick up with the CBD treats is like, give me one more a day, like morning, noon, and night. Like morning, noon, and night, kind of like give me a little more of that. And that is like slowly starting to like turn the key a little bit. It's like a car that won't start all the way, but it's kind of starting to rev things up to kind of like work and ease that situation that is going on with Miles. So it is slowly starting to help a little bit with what is going on, is what I picked up on. And hi Amber, and then you're welcome Jasmine, and hi Linda. And let's see here. Patty says, Shauna, any way you know which hoof is bothering him, front or rear? So I pick up on two. So I pick up on right rear and left front, right rear, left front, Yeah, right rear, left front, and then a little bit on the left back, and like a little something with like the right front, but it's primarily like the left front and the right and that right rear. So it's like kind of like that is what I pick up on with that. So that's what I pick up on with that. So hopefully that helps, Patty. And if not, feel free to reach out to me. He's like, all my hooves got something going on, but he's like, it's more that rear one he was showing me. It's like the right rear one is the one that he was showing me. Let's see here. And let's see here. Lee says, I had a reading with Shauna recently after my dog of 16 years passed, and it was just incredible. It brought me so much peace, and Shauna was spot on with this information that came through. Truly amazing. Oh, thank you, Lee, for that like shout out. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, friend. That means so much. I'm glad that it was helpful for you. And let's see here. Rachel says, we like the idea of CBD much better. And then Lee says, CBD worked wonders for Bear. And Shauna is absolutely right. Sometimes it takes a bit of time for it to really start having the effect, even with humans. Yeah, totally. It's a good, yeah, it totally does. But I feel like it's such a good like alternative, because that Prozac, I don't know, that stuff can be just so hard on their system, that like hardcore medication. So like since there is the alternative of the CBD treats, I think that is really an amazing thing. So that's super great. And hi, Cindy, good to see you here. So let's see. And hi, Carol, good to see you, friend. And let's see here. I'm just going to go through the comments. Yeah, and I agree. Yeah, it's good. And Miles says, thank you for you and Steve for liking that idea much better. Because he's like, I like it much better too, because I get more treats and treats and treats. So he says, that's really fun for me. And I really like that. So let's see here. And Patty says, thanks a bunch. She keeps me guessing. He's like, yeah, that's what I do. He's like, you think it's this, but it might be this. So that is Mr. Dutton. Oh my goodness. So Denise says, my angel kitty has been extra whiny and meowing incessantly, not necessarily by the door though. I know he wants to go outside. Need to order a new harness first. And kudos to you for having him on the harness. Like, that's so much better if you can do that with cats, with having them outside. He's making me feel like I'm not giving him enough attention, although I really try. I brush him a lot and pull a string for him to chase. Is the whining just a bad behavior, or does he have something he wants me to know? He's like, why haven't you ordered? He says, why haven't you ordered that new harness? He's like, come on. He's like, he says, order that new harness. He's like, come on. He's like, I'm itching to go out. He's like, okay, I like the, the chase thing that we do, and the extra attention and the brushing and all this, and all that is really great, and it's really amazing. But like, I know that you've thought about ordering that harness, so I'm going to be extra picky and pesky with you until you get that harness order, because like, you keep showing me we're going to go outside, and then we haven't going outside. Like, when are we going to go outside? When are we going to go outside? And that's what I want, is I want to go outside is what I want. So there is that. So hopefully that helps. And hi, Bonnie. Let's see here, and I'm just jumping through the comments here. And Amber says, and if I miss your comment, please like call me out and say, hey, you didn't get my message. Like, I still have my question, because like sometimes I might miss a question. So just let me know. So call me out. He freaks out and tries to bite me with the old harness. Yeah, because he's like, hey, you already showed me the new harness. So he's like, get on it. Like, order me that new harness you've been looking at. Because he's like, come on. He's like, you showed me the new harness. He's like, I'm ready to go with the new harness. He's like, we don't need that old one. Give me the new one. He's like, come on. So funny. Oh my goodness. What a funny boy. Let's see here. And Amber, I'm going to go to Amber and then Bonnie. So thanks for your patience, guys. And then Angie, too. I see Angie in here, too. Amber says, I'm eager to hear what my horse Nina has to share, especially about her shoulder and chest. She's showing me that like there's like it's like in her shoulder and chest here. It's like there's stuff that needs to like open up and breathe out, kind of like smoke clearing, and it makes me think of like a vaporizer, like stuff being cleared out with like steam, or a vaporizer, something with like a vaporizer or like steam, kind of like clearing stuff out with my shoulder and my chest. And I'm also getting something with like some peppermint oil, so I would see if you have some essential oil, peppermint oil, and see if you take the cap off of that and kind of put your finger over the top of it and see what how Nina responds to the peppermint oil, because that can definitely be something that can help like open and clear things up, and usually they really like peppermint oil, so I would give that a try, because it's kind of like an energetic thing too, to help stuff moving out that way. So just kind of maybe do some energy work, like shoo shoo, like I see stuff like shooing and moving out of there. So I would just do that and see how that helps. And then let's see here. And then Angie says, I lost my dog Kitty last year. She ran. Oh, I'm sending you so much love, Angie. That's such a hard thing. And I get the message like, yes, I'm still around, and something about like bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Like I blow bubbles to you. So it's like if for some reason you've been like, seeing like I don't know why I want to say like a bubble machine or something with bubbles. It's like something about like bubbles. Even it could be like bubble gum or something like that. Something about bubbles. Like I speak to you in bubbles and send you bubbles. And it could be like thought bubbles or something. It's like bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Like yes, yes, yes. Like that I'm still around you and I send you bubbles. And it's like even like one of those big globes that you have outside that's kind of like a bubble globe. I kind of like see that, like it's like a big like thing that could be interpreted like a bubble, is what I pick up with that. And then let's see here. And Amber says, we'll do the peppermint. How about a hot pack? The thing that I get with a hot pack is like this, like no, like that'll be like too much. It's something to kind of like help, but not have like heat directly on there, like have heat away from there, is what I pick up on with that, Amber. So hopefully that helps. And hi, Lee. And then let's see here. I'm going to go to Bonnie, and yes, that was a very adorable name, Bonnie. So Bonnie says, any messages from Boxcar Willie, our cat who we lost last Friday? Oh, Bonnie, I am sending you so much love, because I know like how much your fur babies mean to you, and just oh my goodness. So I'm just sending you so much love, friend. So the message that I get from Boxcar Willie is like, I like literally, this is gonna sound like a cliche, but I like have these like old like boxes, like kind of like wood boxes from years ago. There's like a cheese box and like another one, like little old decorative kind of antique boxes, and it's almost kind of like a planter box or something like that. Boxcar Willie keeps showing me like a planter box, like a box, like like boxes, like little boxes and like little trains, like that. I really was like Boxcar Willie really was a fitting name for me, and I was like the kind of the boxcar cat, the cat that kind of like stood back, but that was always really there, like right up front, and like look up high, like in your room, where your computer was, like look up high on shelves and stuff like that, because I still look over you from like shelves and desks and things like that. Is I still look over you from there, and I'm still watching over you from there, and I look over you, and you've kind of like been sitting like this and you kind of like wanted to turn around and you're like, oh wait, like I felt something on my back or my shoulders. And that's the message that Boxcar Willie is like, my presence is still like creeping up on you and right there. That's the message that I get for you with Boxcar Willie. And oh, sending you so much love, Bonnie. Oh my goodness, so much love, friend. And then hi, Marla and Sharon. Good to see you guys. I'm actually doing something different. I have my phone like up above me so I can kind of look and see. I'm like, wow, after doing these lives this many months, I'm like finally figuring out like I can set my phone above my computer so I can see everybody. So there is that. And then hi, Janie. Good to see you, Janie. And then you are welcome, Amber. And then I have a, let's see, a question from Linda, and then Jasmine and Lee. And I'm going to take a quick drink of water. This is so cool. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Just let me take a quick drink of water. I am like a water log. I love water. For the last, oh gosh, I think it's been a month or two now, probably like at least maybe a couple months. I've been drinking Kangen water, and Kangen water, I have to say, is like the most amazing water I have ever drank. Like not all water is like made equally. Like Kangen water, you guys can research it. It is amazing. So there is that. And you are so welcome, Angie and Amber. And let's see here. So Jasmine, oh no, so I'm gonna go to Linda, and you're so welcome, Denise. And Linda says, let me know if any questions come up with what I tuned into, Bonnie, if you're still here. Okay, there you are, Bonnie. Bonnie says, thanks, Shauna. That helps. It was an unexpected passing and feeling guilty, so that helps. And the message that I get from Boxcar Willie is like, no, 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 no guilt, like no, no guilt, like you're the master animal lady and the amazing animal lady that takes care of all of us, and you took care of me. So don't no, no, don't feel guilty. Like I get like no, because there's no way you could have known. It just was like, bam, it happened so quick. Like it was just like there was nothing you could do, because it just was like here and there. It just like was bam, gone so quick. Like it happened so quick. So he says that to not feel feel any guilt. And yes, Bonnie is the master animal caretaker. I agree. And for those of you that want to know, if you want to follow a cool animal rescue, backyard, barnyard, animal sanctuary, it's amazing. That's where Bonnie has all her rescues. And he says it was. Thank you. You're so welcome, Bonnie. So yeah, so you can follow Bonnie there. It's amazing backyard, barnyard, animal sanctuary. And let's see here. Linda says, let's see here. And if you see, okay, let's see here. I'm just going to go through everybody. Linda says, Shauna, my 17-year-old kitty, Rose, is still here, but do you know how she's doing? And like, I get like an image of like, sometimes like I want to go like knock, 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 like that my head feels kind of like hollow, like it's there, but it's like, I feel like I kind of went swimming and there's like water stuck in my ear. So it's like, tap, 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 tap. So it's like when you kind of send her that energy, like right here and on the side of her head, like her head and the top of her head, that really, really helps. And that makes me feel better, because I kind of feel like, you know, in and out sometimes, where it's like I just feel like my head is full, like my head is full. It's almost like it makes me think of like when you go swimming and you get like water in your ear, or you go over a hill and it's like your ear kind of you have to like yawn to kind of get movement going in your ear again. So that's what I pick up on that, Linda. And let's see here. And let's see here. Yeah, and anybody that wants me to tune in, just put like the name of the pet that you want me to tune into and your question. I'd be happy to do that. And then Jasmine says, any messages from Patriot about his training classes we've been doing for the past month with him? Oh my gosh. So the thing that I pick up with Patriot is like, thanks for your patience, is like, patience with me because I like get like so distracted. He wants me to turn my head like this. He's like, oh, over here, oh, over there, over here, or over there. Like, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Like, it's so much exciting. Like, I love it. I love it. But like, help to keep me focused. Like, it helps to keep me focused. So you can like kind of like stand in front of me, like when I'm kind of like losing my focus, to kind of help to get me my focus and kind of maybe like snap your finger. And I know I snap my finger a weird way. Look at that, because I don't snap it with the normal way. I snap my fingers like this, if you guys can see. So that's I could go on America's Got Talent and snap my fingers like this. So I love to do this because it kind of like freaks people out. Sometimes they're like, how do you do that? And it's just what I do. So there is that. So Patriot says just kind of like snap your finger, and that will help, like snap, like help me like snap out of it and like stay in my focus is what I pick up on. But definitely keep up with the training. That's super important to do that, to keep up on my training, like do that, because it's like really good. And I love it when Dad goes, is what I pick up on, is like Dad helps me to keep my focus. Like, not that I don't love you, but like Dad helps me to keep my focus is what I pick up on. And then so hopefully that helps. And you are so welcome, Linda. And let's see here. And then I have a question from Lee. And thanks for bearing with me as I go through all these comments. It's so amazing to have this program called StreamYard. So I can stream in 3 different places and all the comments go in one place. Super amazing. Super grateful for that. Let's see here. Lee says, I'm preparing to move out of state with my dog Lou. She's got a bladder infection and it is really anxious about the move. So what I pick up on is like, I want to do my fingers like this, like it's tied together. Like the bladder infection is tied together with like the anxiety of moving. So like keep having me drink more and more water. So like I keep clear with all that, like have me drink more and more water. So I stay like crystal clear. And is there like maybe like some sort of like check with your vet to see if there's some sort of like additive that you can add in the water to help is what I picked up on, that would really help. And then also too, Bach Rescue Remedy for pets, that can really help with like transitions and, you know, like moving and, you know, loud noises and other different things like that can really help. So you might want to check with that, or see maybe sometimes some holistic vets can make like custom flower essence blends. I used to work for one in Redmond, Washington, and they made custom flower essences. So I think that would help. And just keep sitting with me is what I see with Lou. Like just keep sitting with me and being in that presence with me and like showing me like, okay, like this is what we're moving, you know, where we're moving, this is what's going on. And just like keep me in the loop, and that will really, really, really help. So there is that. And let's see here. And then Jasmine sends thanks. His dad has only gone once, so I will let him know. Too funny that I did snap my fingers to regain his attention. He's like, yep, do that. He's like, snap, snap. And he says, sometimes you might have to snap like more than more than one, like snap 2, because that really helps me to like keep my focus. But he says, like, Dad, come on, Dad, like go again so you can keep seeing how good I'm doing. Because he says, I love to impress Dad. He says, I like, not that I don't love to impress you, but he says, I'm all about impressing Dad, and I want to impress Dad. Like I love to impress Dad is what I pick up on. So yeah, so keep snapping. He's like, keep snapping. That helps. Keep snapping. So there is that. And then I just have to jump to this question. I'm going to go to Donna, but I have to jump to this other question here because I'm being pulled. Lisa says, does my dog Freddie, who has passed, does he have a sign for me? Yes. I pick up on like dragonflies, like dragonflies, like things like dragonflies or like fireflies, like pretty fly things, like pretty things that fly in the sky, like dragonflies and fireflies. Like that's my sign for you, is like fire in flight is what my sign is. Fire in flight, like we're in flight together, and I'm like that fire in you still is what I pick up on. Like I have that fire instilled in you still, so that's what I pick up on. And dragonflies, look for those dragonflies. And like fireflies too. Could be even maybe you see like a Facebook post or something with a firefly or something like that. It could be that. So there is that. So because the messages can come in a variety and a multitude of different ways. So just pay attention to that. And then let's see here. And Lee says, thank you. About an hour ago, I explained to her that we would be leaving this house forever. She was also just separated from her feline brother who went to live with a family member. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so hard. And just keep showing her that. And it's so great that you like have that communication, because that's so important, because they hear us, right? They hear everything that we communicate to them, whether it's like unconsciously, consciously, any of that. They pick up on all that stuff that we send out to them. So just keep communicating with her and show her that timeline. And that is really, really beautiful. So there is that. And then now I'm going to go to Donna. Thank you for your patience, Donna. And then I see Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Let's see here. Let's see here. Donna says, I had a dog when I was younger. We had him 15 years. He was amazing. Wee dog, Darky, is what you said. Hopefully I'm reading that right. So the thing that I pick up on is I want to like move my leg, like I'm kind of like kicking my leg out. Like if you can see my leg, it's like I want to play soccer, like something about like a goal and soccer. Like I'm always still your goal post. Like I'm always still your goal post is what I pick up on. Is I'm always still your goal post is what I pick up on. So I'm sending you so much love. It's so hard when we lose a pet, right? Because there's so much a part of our lives. Oh, and you said, Donna, you're in Ireland. Oh my goodness, I love that. That's awesome. That is like on my bucket list. Is I really want to go to like Ireland. Like, oh my gosh, I really want to go to Ireland. I definitely think I've had like a past life like somewhere around like Ireland. So that's super cool. I love that. I want to do that. So and Lee says, when you said I have a question from Lee, I was thinking, did I ask a question and forget already? Oh my gosh, I don't even remember saying that. That's so funny. Let's see here. And then in, let's see here. Lee says, I love when they communicate with signs like that. I asked Bear for a sign yesterday, and a few minutes later, a huge monarch butterfly flew right past my head. Isn't that amazing? Because that's all we have to do. It's like a simple ask, and it's right there. Those messages, like they're just like waiting for us to like be open and receive them, right? They're right there. It's so amazing. I love that. Like when we're open to that, it's like because the messages and the signs are all around. It's just whether we are paying attention to those. So, and then Derry is what I see from Donna. I don't know if that's like Derry, Ireland. I'm not sure, but that's cool. Like, oh, Ireland, I want to go there now. Oh my goodness. So on my list, and let's see here. And then Darlene says, hi, Shauna Fisher. If you have any time, checking in with Millie's tummy. I think she has some heartburn. She's been so hungry lately. So what she's showing me is and I think like she might have showed me this before. She's showing me something that's like malto-meal or like oatmeal cereal. Like give me some like oatmeal type of baby cereal is what would really help. And that would really help that, and just like send some love to that area for me, and that would really help is what I pick up on from Miss Millie. And then Lee says, absolutely, I have to head out now, but thank you again, Shauna. You are so welcome, Lee. And hi, Emily. I'm so glad you could catch a live as well. That's so great. Yay. And then, oh, okay. Oh, now I got it, Donna. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. You said Darky loved to play football with me and my brother. He used to jump in and get the ball. He was amazing. And yes, I live in Derry in Ireland. That's so cool because, yeah, that's what you showed me, like ball. I don't know. Do they call soccer football in Ireland? Because I just kept seeing the ball and the goal, the ball and the goal. So I'd be curious curious about that. And let's see here. Let me know if anybody else has any other questions. Yeah, and then Millie says, like, aside from like that kind of cereal, because she's showing me like a baby cereal or like a malto meal, is to like just send that energy around her stomach, like things just like swirling and shoo, swirling out with your magic energy work you do. Because Darlene here is of Indigo Healings and Mentoring, and she is an amazing Reiki practitioner, and she does all kinds of other amazing stuff. So there is that. You can check out what she does. And then let's see here. And Donna says football. Everybody loved him. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, he's like showing you that. He's like, go play a game for me is what I pick up on. Like, ooh, like I want to throw and like go play a game for me is what I picked up on. So there is that. And then, hey, Jody, good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Let's see here. And then Emily, yes, absolutely. I have time. And oh my gosh, I just love hanging out with you guys. This is like my favorite thing on Sunday nights is tuning in with all of you guys. I love it. And hi, Lexi. Good to see you here. And Emily says, if you have time, I would love to see if Penny has anything to share. I felt her presence string yesterday. She transitioned in March at just over 15 years old. I miss her so. Oh, Emily, I'm sending you so much love. That's such a hard thing. Like, oh my goodness. So the thing that came to me is I picked up on like the song gosh, what is it? Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It's like the Hawaiian version of the song, like somewhere over the rainbow. And I may not sing that great, but it's like listen to that Hawaiian version of that song and pay attention to like rainbows, like things with like colors, like rainbows, and that string of love too. Like I just like so before I got on here, like I had a lazy day today and I like took a shower like pretty like about an hour or so before I came on to this live. So hey, you know what, like it's okay to have a relaxing day. So anyway, on my washcloth there was like a string that was hanging, and it was actually like a perfect string, and it was almost like it was like attached to one side and attached to the other side, and it was kind of like in the shape of like what a thing like on a rainbow would be. And then I was able to pull it apart, but I just like pictured that, and then I pulled the string off and then like knocked it down. And anyway, it's like those strings, like pay attention to like little like random strings that you see too, because like that's a sign for me too, because I'm like still like this right here, like hey, like you can still feel that presence, like you'll still feel that pull of that presence from me is what you're gonna feel, because I just keep doing that tug, like I want to tug that presence, like you're still gonna really feel that presence is what I pick up on. So there is that. So so much love, friend. And like yeah, and any of the questions that come up from like what I put here, definitely let me know. And like I said, these are just like quick readings. I do longer 60-minute or 90-minute sessions, and I've kind of been toying with the idea of maybe offering a shorter session or like an email session. So let me know in the comments if that's something you would be interested in. And then Donna says, when he died, when her darky died, the children is the street lined up on the street to say goodbye to him. Oh, that's so beautiful. He says it was like his little like farewell, that they sent him the love and he could feel that presence. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's beautiful that you did that for him. And Emily says, love that, thank you. And then wow, she actually had a Dorothy Wizard of Oz dress. It was partially for fun, but she actually enjoyed wearing it. She says, oh yeah, like I totally enjoyed wearing it, and like I want you to keep that and like maybe put it in like a little like shadow box and keep it up and have it like kept up for me, because it's like still like really precious to me to have that, like that it's really precious. So there is that. And let's see here, I'm just jumping through the comments, and thanks for being so patient here. And Lexi says, hey, Shauna. Hi, Shauna. I recently had to put my baby girl Tinkerbell down. She was over 17. I have been feeling a lot of guilt and totally heartbroken. I'm not sure what happened. She was just crying and declined so fast. Are you able to connect with her? Oh, Lexi, I'm sending you so much love because I know that's so much. And you want to know, also, is Tinkerbell still around? Is Tinkerbell still around in some way? And anything she wants you to know. And she's just showing me that, like, I was your magic dog, and she showed me like kind of like a magic wand with kind of like a star on the end and kind of like all these sparkly colors. Like I was your magic, and you were my magic, and I send you so much love. And it's almost like I feel like it's almost like I feel like what happened is she's showing me it's like my heart just collapsed. It's like my energy just collapsed is what I pick up on. Is my energy just collapsed is what happened, as it just collapsed. And don't worry, like don't feel bad because there wasn't anything that you didn't do. There wasn't anything that you didn't do. Like this was just like a fluke, and it just happened. It was just like she was there and then just not there. Like, and that it just, her presence faded really quick is what she's showing me, and that she sends you so much love, and like that I'm your magic wand, like the star, and that like the magic wand. And I just keep seeing like that. I just keep seeing, and I feel like this is actually for you and Emily both. I feel like it's a combined message because I keep seeing like Glinda, the good witch from the Wizard of Oz. So I feel like that's both of you, because I feel like this is so interesting because I've never had this happen before. I feel like that that Tinkerbell and Penny are kind of like together on the other side. Like it's really weird. I've never had that happen. And it's like they're kind of like with each other. They're in like the same little kingdom on the other side. And they're just kind of, they're in that energy. And it's kind of like that kind of land that they're in on the other side there, that it's like really magical over there. And that Lexi, that she sends you so much love. And I'm sending you so much love too. Like, oh my goodness. And she's like, look for the clouds and the movement of the clouds. Like when you see the clouds move, and there might be one that just kind of like dissipates and fades away, to tune into that and know that like my presence is still there, and that you can call in my presence at any time and it's right there. And then you said, wow, so beautiful. I've been so stuck and confused, and thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. And it's so hard when we're in that spot, and it's so hard. And what she's showing me is if you can kind of like go out on the grass with a blanket, or maybe at the beach with a blanket, like in the woods or wherever you're, wanting to go, and just kind of sit out with your legs, spread out and opened, or in a comfortable spot, and just, your legs all out, and take a piece of paper and just like look to the sky and write about me. And that, yes, I do hear you when you talk to me. Like, yes, I do hear you when you talk to me, and write to me and for me, and like to write and journal will help to kind of like, she doesn't want to say like close the chapter, but it'll help to like bring closure and healing for you, because she says she's going to communicate messages through you through that writing that you do with her. She says, I'm going to do it with you. And she showed me like my left hand, and I'm not left-handed, so I don't know why I like wanted to like use my left hand with that. So there is that. And then let's see here. Thank you for being so patient as I go through the comments here. And then Jasmine says, I'm not sure if you're able to communicate back to the animals as well, but if you can tell Ava, we'd love to take her on more walks, hikes, etc. if we weren't worried about her aggression with other dogs. So she's showing me that when you go back to take her for a walk, she's showing me that you have kind of like, what she's showing me is like a double leash for her. She showed me like a double leash, and she showed me like an orange harness. and then like maybe like a blue leash. So blue is like about communicating truth. That's what the color blue is. And the color orange is about balance, like bringing in balance, bringing in balance. So if you have that on her, like the orange and the blue somewhere, that the orange will help bring in balance and the blue will bring in that truth of like, okay, like, hey, yes, we, you know, I want you to, you know, this is what we're showing you, like, hey, we're going to go on, this is your reward, like to not have this aggression. We're going to go on more of these walks and more of these walks. And I feel like if there's something that you kind of give her to like calm her, because she doesn't want to say anxiety, but just to calm her nerves, like before you take her out on those walks, that will help. And she's showing me like to hold her and I want to say her other dog's name is Patriot, like kind of have them be like close together. And then like, so Patriot on one side and then somebody else kind of on like, kind of like on the Patriot on the left side of her, and then somebody kind of by her right rear to kind of like help to keep her like focused and centered on the walk. And I definitely feel like if you like there's so much more like that I could feel coming from them, like with the where I, you know, a longer session, I feel like there you could get more. I could definitely give you more insight, where here, you know, I can give you just kind of those little pieces, but work with that and see how that works, and feel free to reach out to me. But that's what I'm picking up on with Ava, and just keep showing her like, you know, this is like what we're doing, like set that expectation, and that can definitely always really help. And then, hi, Stacy, good to see you here. And then let's see here. And then Lexi says, oh, wow, I love that. Thank you so, so much. You're so welcome. And then Darlene says, almost like she isn't absorbing her calories, or is she just ready for more food? She's like, I'm ready for more food. Like, I want more meals, like 5 to 8 meals a day. Like 5 to 8 meals a day is what I pick up on. I'm like, okay, Millie, all right. And then Lexi says, I also got her ashes. Is there anything she wants me to do with them? She's showing me like we make like a heart out of them. So she's showing me like a purple heart with white with like little gold dust speckles in it too. So there's a lot of places that make like cremation art and cremation jewelry. She's showing me that she wants you to like make a heart out of her ashes is what I'm picking up on, like a purple and white with like little gold flakes in it is what I pick up on. So I definitely, there's a lot of great, I can't think of any on the top of my head, but there's a lot of great companies that make like cremation jewelry and art. So I would definitely check into that. And let's see here. And Lexi says, amazing. Oh, you're so welcome here. And I'm going to get to you, Stacy. And oh, I'm sorry to hear Maddie is struggling. Oh my goodness, that just breaks my heart. I'd be happy to tune into Miss Maddie, and I'm just going to go back here to the comments. Like, thanks for bearing with me. I just try to go back, make sure I don't miss anything. And then Patty says, my sister had to put her dog Tahoe to sleep yesterday. He was 17 and a half years old. Wow. She is sad and worried about Emerson, their other dog, who has never spent a day without Tahoe. Any thoughts I can share? So, and I'm sending them so much love, because I know that's such a hard thing for everybody, right? And the pets in the house absolutely grieve as we do too, right? They grieve as we do as well. So the thing I get is like to have some smells, like that, maybe the bedding and the things that Tahoe would lay on, have some of those out, so I can smell those and I can be close to those and I can be one with those. That will really help to make me feel better. So I can have those, like, and I want to just go like this with, I know this cup, it's so weird to do that, but I just like have those smells and those things like that were Tahoe's to keep me comfortable and to give me comfort, like that I need some of Tahoe's things around me, that will really help. And then also too, I definitely feel like the scent of rose can really help. Like the scent of rose, I'm getting like rock rose, and that's like a rock rose essential oil, or like kind of you can get like rock rose spray too. I'm getting that will that will help Emerson too, and just some like extra time on the floor with me is what I pick up on from Emerson, is that will that will help. So there is that, and then and let's see here, and then oh wow, and Lexi says I did a garden for her outside. It's all purple and white flowers. And I have been looking at a gold heart necklace for her ashes. Wow, that is amazing. See, there is your, there's your validation, my friend, like right there. Like she's happy with that. Like, and she sees that, right? Because like, I didn't know that you had that. Like she let me know that, like, that's, yeah. So you're, so she's tuned into that, and she can see those, like those purple and white flowers, and she's like that gold heart necklace. That's beautiful for her ashes. There's so many amazing like art pieces that you can get for cremation jewelry. It's really, really beautiful. So so there is that, and then I'm going to go to Dodie, and then Stacy. So thanks for bearing with me. Look at that, you guys are like rocking with the questions tonight. I love it. So let's see here. Dodie says, don't know if you can tune into Saphira. I know I'm saying that wrong, and sorry about that. Saphira, my horse. I'm hoping you can tune into what she spooked at Thursday that landed me in the ER. She's showing me a buzz. It was like a bee or a yellow jacket. I'm picking up like I want to like lift my left leg. Like there's something that like spooked my left side, and it was like a yellow jacket or a bee is what I pick up on, like the yellow jacket or the bee, the yellow jacket or the bee. So that's what I pick up on, is that's like what really spooked me, and kind of like something like off in the front of me too. There's like some like new movement that was going on in the front of me, and that kind of spooked me out too, like something in the trees as well. So that's what I pick up on, and sending lots of love your Saphira's way. Hopefully she's doing better. Oh yes, and her name was correct. Yay, good. I like when I say the names wrong, because it drives me crazy when I don't say the names wrong, right? And then Patty says, you're amazing. Shauna, thanks as usual. You're so welcome, Patty. And then Lexi says, you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much. And then yay for more horse questions. Yes, I love it. Yes, for more horse questions. I like the variety. I like turning it into all of them. Dogs, cats, horses, all of it. It's so cool. It's so, thank you. And then Donna says, I have my dog Molly now. Could you tell me something about her, please? Is that like I'm your gentle, like little love bug. Like I love the love from you, and I am your little love bug, your little love bug, and your keeper of love, and I help to heal your heart, because she's showing me like your heart was broken, and I help to heal your heart, and I'm your heart healer, is what I pick up on from your sweet Molly. So sweet Molly moo. So that's what I pick up on there. And then now I'm going to go to Stacy, and thanks for bearing with me, you guys. Oh my goodness. So and you are also welcome. You're welcome, Lexi. Oh my gosh, this is like my pleasure. I love this so much. And then Stacy says, and remember, you guys, I do the like longer sessions via phone and via Zoom as well. So I do 60-minute and 90-minute sessions, and I kind of been toying with the idea of doing like maybe like a shorter session option, or doing it just via like as an email session, or doing it like a session where I like record the message for you and just have it be that way. So I'd love to hear like your guys' thoughts on that. And then Donna says, you're amazing. Thank you, Donna. And then I'm going to go to Stacy here. To Stacy, the image I get from Maddie is she's like this, like I just like want to bite my nails is what I pick up on. Like I want to bite my nails, because let's see, you said taking a turn downward and has been trembling. And then you said she was my wee love bug, Donna. So there you go. And then so Maddie, you said has been trembling a lot. Any idea why? And is she in pain? So Maddie just shows me like I just want to kind of like go like this, and I just kind of want to like just kind of like this. I'm just kind of like wanted to kind of like I'm not as I'm like kind of like this, like I'm just kind of down like this, and I'm not as forefront, like I'm not like as like present as I usually am. Like I'm not as much on the forefront of things as I usually am. Like my energy is drawn back. Like my energy has been drawn back is what I pick up on from Maddie. And she says she likes how you've been keeping her warm, like you've been keeping her warm. She says that it has helped, but she says like I like to have like some of my head out and my feet out to have it be kind of like an open like little like tent that you create. She says she loves that. Like that picture you posted. She's like, yes, 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 thank you. I love that blue, like surround me with like blue and turquoise energy, and maybe get some like blue chalcedony is what I'm picking up on, like some blue stone, or even if it's like another blue stone you're drawn to, kind of like these kind of blues, like these kind of blues, like kind of like these kind of blues, like a stone that you find that's like a blue kind of stone like that. I feel like I keep tuning into that for that is what I pick up on with Maddie is that. And then also too is it's not just like my my kidneys, that there is like a that there's like something going on with my liver too. Like there's something with the liver that is bothering me too, that's like what's causing some like extra pressure around the area of my kidneys. So ask if there's a way the doctors can, I would check with your vet to see if there's a way they can kind of like up the medication a little bit for Maddie, to see if there's a way they can up it. And she says that she doesn't want you to have your eyes closed like this, because she says she knows it's like so hard to see everything that that she's going through. And she just says keep like holding that space and treasuring that time with me, and just keep treasuring that time with me, because that's what's really, really important right now, is the time, and the time that we all have together. And that is super, super, super important. And that's what I really, really want you to focus on, is that time. And that's what's really important, and kind of like, and I need some like extra warmth right now, that will really help. I just want to read the question again, make sure I didn't yeah. And she says that like as far as like, yeah, she's sure it's like related to the liver values, something related to the liver values with the kidneys. And as far as pain, she says that what happens with the pain, Stacy, she's like come go, like it comes and goes, and that you know when it's there, because you sit and kind of like lay with her, and you're with her, and you have that presence with her, and that really, 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 really helps. So that really, really helps, and that's really important. And she says just keep holding that space and that presence and that light and that love that you have been holding for her, and that's really, really important, and that's really helping her, that's really helping her so much. So hopefully that helps. And let me know if you have any other questions about that, Stacy, and like feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to give you and Maddie any support you need. And then she showed me like a light yellow stone too, so like yellow fluorite, and then like blue chalcedony is what I feel like would really help. So so yes. So, and then Stacy says yes, I've been helping her eat. She's losing her appetite, and then yes, I can see the pain comes and goes. Giving her CBD when I think she needs it. She says yes, 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 and she says don't be alarmed if I end up needing it more. Like don't be alarmed if I end up needing it more. Like just like keep treasuring the time, because we can, you know, defy the odds with things and just like focus on treasuring the time, is what she says, like not worrying about like how much time it's going to be, about just treasuring that time, because she says like I'm a super tough little cookie. She says I'm a super tough little cookie, is what I am too. And then she's showing me something with her nose too. So she says to like feel at her nose to see how like her nose is feeling. And if you feel like the energy congested there, to just kind of be like, shoof, like send the energy like out there is what she's showing me too. That just came to me. And you said, thank you so much, Shauna. You're so welcome, Stacy. Just, sending you guys so much love, friends, so much love. And so there is that. And then Stacy has an amazing group on Facebook. It's, what is it? Super Bowl Sister, or no, Super Bowl Sisters, or oh my gosh, I can't like remember the name of the group, but it's an amazing group, and Stacy is an amazing empowerment, badass empowerment coach. I'm just going to say it because that's what she is. She's amazing. So there's that. And if I said that wrong, the name of your group, Stacy, feel free to like put it in there because I can't remember the name of it. And then you said she's being so strong. She's like, yeah, she's like, we're strong. She's like, we are like stronger than we may even realize, like how much strong we are, because we are strong. We are strong. We are strong. She just says, keep saying that. We are strong. She says, keep cheering, keep cheering. And she wants you to like have your daughter, yes, super power soul sister. Yes. Okay. Yes, you are welcome. And thank you, Stacy. Yes. And then Darlene was on her earlier, her group, I think it's Healers Awakening to Their Potency, if I remember right. So, and it's Indigo Healings and Mentorings. I always like to just like shout out my friends. And then, hi, Louise, good to see you here. And let's see here. And yeah, she wants Taylor to write her a song, Stacy. She wants her to sing it to her, like sing it. Like, I'm going to help you do it, Taylor. She's like, yeah, I want you to do that. So, and hi, Candy. And thank you, Donna. I said, thank you, Donna, for that. Let's see here. And all right. I am good, Louise. Hopefully you're good. I'm going to go back to Dodie. Dodie says, no bees around, but she was focused on the neighbor's property. Plus, there had been a thunderstorm prior to writing, but those don't affect her normally. She's showing me that affect her to this time. And what she's showing me, she's like showing me it's like a yellow and black. It's not like a bee. It's like a yellow jacket. It's like kind of like a little yellow jacket. It's like the yellow jacket like distracted me, but then because I was like looking over there at the trees and all the stuff going on there. And she's like, that might not normally affect me over there, but there's other stuff going on and like other energies going on. And that was kind of what was affecting me. And I know I just finished this moon class with this amazing person that I know, Jody Harville. I just did her moon magic class. It was amazing. And I was actually learning about the moon, and the waning moon just kind of wrapped up because it's after the full, okay, wait, am I mixing it up? I think it's after the full moon because we just had the full moon. So I think the waning moon comes after that, if I'm remembering it right. And then the waxing moon comes with the new moon, if I'm remembering right. But the moon and different things like that, sometimes the energy of that can affect the animals as well too. So sometimes that can affect them as well. So there is that. And then I'm glad to hear you're good, Louise. And oh, thank you. They said your work here is amazing, by the way. Love it all. Thank you so much. I love it too. Like, I love doing this. Like, I love being that conduit and the voice for people's pets to pass on the messages, to give people clarity and better understanding of their pets. And let's see here. And good to see you, Candy. And then Stacy says, I'll pass that on to Taylor. Yeah, because Maddie's like, Maddie's song. I want a song, Maddie's song. And if you see somebody to inbox you, you can just please disregard that. I'm going to go ahead and block this person after that, because I would never ask you to inbox me for a reading. So you can just ignore those messages, and we can just send that person love and just say, okay, like, because I would never ask you guys to do that. Let's see here. When Stacy says, you are amazing, Shauna. You have a powerful gift. Oh, thank you so much, Stacy. Thank you so much. Like, I feel so like honored to be able to do what I do. And like, I love it more than anything in the world. So there is that. So, and then let's see here. And then, Louise, yeah, definitely. I would love to give you a message, Louise, if you want to put in the comments the name of the pet that you want me to tune into. I would love to do that here. And let's see here. And then I have Sandy on here, but I don't see a question here. So if you could put your the name of the pet and the question, and then I'll probably just do a couple more and then get ready to wrap it up here. So let's see here. I'm going to see here if Louise has a question like, what's the name of the pet and what is the question? And then, okay, cool. Yes, waxing is the moon growing to full, waning is the moon turning to new. Okay, yes, that's right. I always like get that mixed up. I love that. I love that. So thank you. Yes, 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 because that's right. It was just the new moon. I was like, I knew I was getting that mixed up. It's so cool. Like I learned so much in that course about like what the different moons do. And oh my gosh, it was so cool. So, and hi, Christy here. And then let's see here. Yes, thank you, Darlene. Yes, yes, yes. You heard your name. So yes, that's what it is. And you are so welcome. Oh yes, and the drawing too. Yes, I'm going to do that in a minute too. Thank you, Patty. And I might do like a separate little announcement about that too, because I have it already. I'm so excited. So let's see here. So I'll do a couple more messages. So I'll do Christy and Louise here. And then Sandy too. It's so weird, Sandy, because I'm not seeing your message here, but I'm seeing it in the other place here. Let's see here. Christy says, does my horse Ice have any messages for me? Like jump, jump, jump. I'm a good jumper, and I have good movement and good turnaround. Like I have good movement, and I have good turnaround is what I pick up on. Like I got good movement and I got good turnaround is what I pick up on is like I have good movement and good turnaround. And so do you, so do you. You are so much more empowered than you know. So that's what I picked up on. And yes, I'm going to do that drawing in a minute, Patty. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see here. Oh, and Louise says, I have a dog called Missy and 2 living dogs, 1 puppy and a puppy called Luna. So anything you feel on either, please. Oh, I just have to say, so I love the name Luna. I had my yellow lab Luna that I had for 12 years, and she's been on my mind a lot lately. She was definitely like my heart dog. She was just like the other piece of my heart and is the other piece of my heart. So every time I see the name Luna, I'm just like, oh, Luna. It's like I feel like sometimes it's a sign from me. So yes. So Christy says, so because sometimes those signs can come from that, right? It's so important to pay attention to all those messages. And Christy says he does. How is his breathing? Does he want additional treatment for it? So yeah. So Christy, he says my breathing is like doing better, but he's like keep on keeping on with the treatment. He showed me like a train going, like keep on going on with that treatment, like woo 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 woo. Keep going with the going with the treatment, and that's super important to do that. And oh, I just paid attention to the time right now, so I always love the significance of numbers. It just changed now to 8:14, but that's okay. I'm gonna still go with it anyway. So it's just 8:13, and that number is really significant to me because that's actually my birthday, so that's exciting, August 13th. And then my grandma Dorothy that passed away, who was my dad's mom, her birthday was August 13th as well, right? And how cool is that? So I was adopted, and her birthday is was August 13th too. So when I see that number, I think of her, and it's a message from her, looking out for me, because I don't see it every day. I don't always pay attention to 8:13, but when I pay attention to that, I tune into that message. So that's just a reminder for you too, to be tuned into that message and those messages, because those messages are always there and they're so powerful. So yes. And Christy says, laugh out loud. He's so funny. Thank you. You're so welcome. Oh my gosh. I love him. And he says, I have whew, super dragony breath. He says, I'm like a powerful horse. He says, I'm so powerful. So there is that. So, and now I'm going to tune back to Louise. Sorry, I got distracted there, Louise. I totally like went off on like a rampage there, just like getting distracted there. So, sorry about that. So your dog Missy is showing me like so it's like the theme of like a jump rope. Like I just get like the image of like a jump rope, and then it kind of like being stuck on my foot. Like I can't jump. Like that she helped you, like that Missy helped you to kind of like jump again. And then yes, so that was that with Missy. And then yes, Luna, moon goddess. Yes, right. Like that's what I feel like. So I feel like Poppy is kind of like your wallflower dog, and I feel like Luna is like your like a big presence dog. Like they suit each other really well. It's just like their chemistry and their energy together. Like Poppy is just like your little, like kind of like your little flower, sweet surrender, like kind of grounder dog, where Luna is like your like magnificent presence. Like she has like an energy, like I know she's a dog here, but has an energy of like a stallion presence. Like it's super, like super powerful. Like my energy is super powerful is what I pick up on, like the goddess, like the goddess. So that's that. So that's beautiful. And then I'm going to do and then you said, yes, Missy had a leg tumor. Oh, I'm sorry. That can be so hard when that happens, right? And it can just happen so fast like that, the cancer in pets. That's one of the hardest things. Oh, sending you so much love, Frank, because I know that's not an easy thing, right? That's so hard. And let's see here. Sandy says, my cat is called Ann Luna. Oh, Ann Luna, yeah. Yes, Poppy is human-like and powerful, Ann Luna. Oh, I love that, Louise. That's so great. And let's see, I'm going to do one last question here from Sandy here. And then I'm going to do my drawing from my Goofy Pet contest I had. So I'm super excited for that. Sandy says, my cat is called Mimi. What message does she have for me? This is like a really interesting message. The message that I pick up on is like, I want you to work in the dirt and like plant some flowers and be like, put your feet in the earth and really like stay with that connection with the earth. Like that's really important. And I like have my one foot just like planted on the ground right now. And it's like, I want your like feet to be planted in the earth and that connection, and do some work with getting your hands dirty and being in the dirt. And so that's what I pick up on. And like plant some flowers and some vegetables and things like that is what I pick up on. And let's see. And then, oh, Louise, thank you so much for that. You're beautiful, like a beautiful peacock. Thank you so much, Louise. That's amazing. I love that. And I love peacocks. They're like one of my favorite birds. Like I love the colors. They're so beautiful. They're just so magnificent. So thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. So thank you. So now I'm going to do my little drawing. It's like, oh my gosh, I wonder if I should have done like a separate little Facebook live for it. But I feel like since I already said I was going to do it here, I'm going to do it. And then I'll just do like a little separate little post for it. Let's see here. So now I'm going to pick the winner. So I have my Goofy Pet contest, and I had people put their pictures of their Goofy pets, because I had some Goofy pictures of Nugget and Cool Up, and they are so fun. So now I'm going to do, and you're so welcome, Sandy. So now I'm going to do this contest here. And it's so funny because there's this one that just keeps wanting to stick out. So let's see here. I'm going to see. Let's see. Nope, that's the one that wants me to pick it. It's like, okay, this is the one. So here you saw me pick it from the little things here. So do. So let's see who my winner is. Oh, all right. So the winner of the 30-minute session with me is Jill Mastel. So woohoo! Congrats, Jill. And I will do like a separate little post. I'm excited. So that was for my Goofy Pet contest, and Jill posted a really cool picture of her with her dog Shelby, and then she posted a picture with her daughter's cat too. That was really cool. So there is that. So thank you for everybody that entered my contest, and the winner is Jill. So woohoo! So I'll reach out to Jill, and so yeah, you can see I had them all folded up in here, so I didn't see like who I was picking, because it was just like which one wanted to come out, and that was it. So yay, Jill, woohoo! So I will send her a message for that session. So that is super exciting. So anyway, don't worry, I'm going to do more contests like that because that was super fun. So I'm going to think of some other fun contests to do with you guys. And I want to actually, let's see here, I'm going to bring my phone down here, and I want to actually give you the link to my website here, because I feel like I want to do that because there's maybe a lot of new people on here that maybe don't have my website. So I'm going to go ahead and post my website here in the comments here, and I'm going to go ahead and do it here. Let's see if it'll let me. Sometimes my internet takes a minute, so thank you. And so let's see here. So thank you so much. And yes, thank you, Dodie, for tuning in, and hugs to you. And thank you so much for all of you for tuning in. And I do this every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I do these free live animal communication readings, and there's my YouTube channel. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, feel free to do that. And then there is my website and my Facebook page, and then of course my personal page there. So I loved connecting with you all. And yes, good night, Patty, and thank you for reminding me about the drawing, because I totally would have forgotten until after this. So thank you for reminding me, friend. And I hope you all have a great night. And yes, and thank you so much for tuning in. And I will connect with you again next Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And make sure to, share with anybody you think might be interested. Okay. And much love. Bye for now.